I audit multiple Facebook ad accounts every single month at my agency, and here's the mistake that 50% of brands are making. They have no creative diversity. So let me tell you more. This results in them not being able to scale. Every time they increase their ad spend, their CPA skyrockets, they've got expensive CPMs, and their ROAS is decreasing every time they try to scale. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly why you need creative diversity, how to achieve creative diversity, and scale your ad spend with the 4 creative formats. So let's get straight into it. My name's Adam Taylor, and I run a performance creative agency, and we help brands scale ad spend whilst reducing CPA. So in our most recent case study, we took a brand from 15k per month in ad spend to 120k per month in ad spend in just 90 days. So creative diversity, what is it? Why do you need it? Let me just get straight into it. So brands are relying on one creative format to run their ad account. This might be UGC, this might be static ads. Mainly, you see a lot of the time people are just completely relying on one format, and they've scaled up to 30k per month in spend, 50k per month in spend just with that one format. So it might be static ads, it might be UGC ads, it might be high production, whatever it is, they're relying on this one format. This is causing high CPMs in the ad account, and every time they try to scale, it's causing their CPA to rise. So the cost to get a purchase is going up because they just cannot scale. Their creatives cannot handle more ad spend, and their creatives are only targeting one segment of the audience, so they just cannot scale. So with the ever-growing wave of competition on Meta, there's never been a more important time to stand out than now. And this is just because every single day you see new brands on Meta, dropshippers, it might be a new competitor with a new style, and they're just completely taking over Meta at the minute. And you see it every single day, new ads, new brands, and that's why you need to stand out. Ad accounts are now on a level playing field with AI taking over. And what do I mean by that? So AI is doing the hard work in ad accounts now. That's been known for years, and it's just basically a snowball effect of media buying becoming less and less of a high income skill, if you like. I know people who are running 50k a month ad spend without any training with media buyers because Facebook are making it so easy for you now. So it's kind of the 80-20 rule. Of course, there's media buyers who are way better than everyone, and they can get extra results, and they are way more efficient. And that's all it is about. I think it's the 80-20 rule. You can get results in an ad account, and the 20% is the efficiencies that the top media buyers can definitely pull into your ad account. But is it necessary? I don't think so. And also CPMs are rising due to the high volume of advertisers. So what this means is you are paying more to distribute your ads to the same amount of people. So the cost to advertise is more expensive in a lot of cases. Now, I know a lot of our clients who are getting around this, their CPMs are going down, and this is why you need creative diversity. So your creatives are what set you apart and make you stand out. So what I was talking about there, everyone is on a level playing field inside your ad account, but what's making you stand out is the creative. That is literally the only thing setting you apart from your competitors. If everything else is the same, so copy isn't as important as it used to be. The media buying techniques isn't as important as it used to be. There's only one common denominator now that remains the same, and that's creatives. So literally the only thing setting you apart from all of your competitors is your creatives. If every brand's ads look the same, you're just going to blend in. And this is why I've seen, just going back to that, this is why I've seen in the past dropshippers overtaking well-known brands in the space, because they are producing better ads that stand out. So that's the importance of having creative diversity and high level creatives, because I've seen dropshippers take over micro niches, spending multi six figures a month just because they've got high quality ads, even though the product is the same or the product is worse in some cases. So if you want to scale to multi six figures a month in ad spend, it becomes inefficient not having a variety of creative formats. That's just the truth. You need to have creative formats. Can you get to 50k a month in spend, 100k a month in spend with just UGC creatives? Yes, 100%. I've done it. You can do it. But once you get past that point, once you get to even 30k a month, I just think it makes so much sense to have a wide variety of creative formats to to grow your funnel and collect different niches, pockets of people who interact with different kinds of videos, different kinds of photos, because your customers aren't all the same in 99% of the time. So you need to be able to target them with different angles, different methods. So I think it's so important to have a wide variety of creative formats when you start scaling your ad spend. If you can do it from the start, it's even better, because what you're doing is, let's say you've got high production ads that aren't the best at converting, but they are growing awareness, they're getting some conversions, but they're growing your overall Facebook ads funnel. In the middle of the funnel, you've got UGC creatives that are doing the converting, that are getting people interested, they're getting people clicking. And then at the bottom of the funnel, you have static ads that are getting retargeted to the people who have interacted in these ads, and they're doing the converting. So that is obviously easier said than done, but that is a perfect funnel if you have all of those creative formats. Going on from that, you have 4 main creative formats. So you have high production, which you can see here. This is an ad from Crafted. This can be in the studio. This can be outside. This can be a podcast ad. This can be an interview ad. Then we have GIFs. Very simple. You can have animations, so kind of graphic animations. You can have product shots, as you see there. Whatever it is, if it's a static ad, you can just turn it into a GIF ad. And then, of course, you have UGC, which is the king of ad accounts, in my opinion, for majority of brands. It's our go-to. Statics and UGC is what we always start with. We always recommend with brands. Then we'll always, start looking at GIFs and high production when the spend has scaled. And then we also have static ads. So you can see, if you have all of these creative formats, they all get pushed differently inside the ad account. So Facebook treats them all differently in terms of the frequency you're going to see from them, in terms of the amount of impressions, the CPM. It's going to be completely different for each of these. So it's so important to have all of the 4 creative formats, because this is when you're going to profit the most. It's simply the most efficient way to do things. So you can go without it 100%, but if you do have this, it will be more efficient for your business. It is that simple. So it's not a necessity, but it is a mistake if you aren't doing this once you get to that 30k a month spend. And I think if you can start doing this from the start, then you're going to be in a great position when you start to scale. I mean, high production, you don't have to do that to begin with, let's be honest. But, UGC static GIFs, I recommend from the start, I really do. And then once you have those 4 creative formats, those get broken down into more concepts as well. So as you can see here, we have high production. So I broke that down into street interview, high production ads in several locations, studio, gym, poolside, fake podcast. So I love these because they're something different. They're not, all over the feed. They are higher barrier to entry, so that's why you see less and less people doing it. So you won't see dropshippers doing this. You won't see the new brands doing this that are making, 850k a month. That's for the bigger brands, and this is where once you get your Facebook ad account up, running, profitable, this is what's going to set you apart from the competition. Then we have GIFs, which I personally love. So AI generated graphic videos, split screen product shots with product demo, product shots. As I said, I love those because they're not too hard to do. And if you've got a talented graphic designer, you can get these. I know at our agency, we love these AI generated graphic videos just because, again, there's something different. This is what you're not going to see dropshippers do. So if you can do this, set yourself apart from the smaller brands, you can it really is just a way of putting yourself in front of the customers so they can see you and they click. It's not rocket science. You've got to get your customers to click on the ad. So if you can do something different, and it's not really hard to do, but if you can do something different, unique and powerful, then you're going to get people clicking on your ads. Then we also have UGC, which again, if you can do something powerful, different, not make it just another boring UGC ad, you've got to make it special. And that's when you want to start looking at the hook and everything like that. So UGC, testimonial style, problem solution, us versus them. Again, some very standard concepts there, but always effective if done right. And as I said, it's all about standing out in this day and age. So you really want to make sure that you're doing everything as extra as you can, if you like, with the hook. You're making it really stand out. You're making the pain points, you really I know it sounds harsh, but digging the knife in with the pain points. and you're making the desired outcomes seem so special. That's what you want to be doing in UGC to make it really effective. And then we have statics, so product shots, offer and benefits, and call out customer. So again, statics are so effective. I think they're never going away, and they're a crucial part of your funnel. For bottom of funnel, they're what are going to convert, and they're going to keep getting impressions, keep appearing to your customers, and that's what's going to really convert them and push them over the line. So I hope you got some value from that, and you now know what creative diversity is. And if you want to know how to create UGC ads completely from AI, so start to finish, from the research to the script writing to the UGC creators, I've got a video that goes through that completely A to Z UGC from AI, and it's pretty crazy. Please go ahead, watch that. I'll put the link up here. I think you'll get some value from that if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.